Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum, all of my Pakistanis, including old people, adults, women, men, kids, whoever is watching my video. I would like to say them, all of them, Assalamu alaikum. Today, the topic I am going to present in my video, in my first YouTube video, is that the achievements of our Honorable Prime Minister Imran Khan and his federal government. Now let's come up with some negative and positive achievements and measures taken by the current government of Prime Minister Imran. Okay, now let's move forward. Now some positive things and measures taken by the current government. Now the first thing, the 10 billion tree tsunami program taken by the step taken and initiative taken by the federal government and the provincial governments of PTI Imran Khan. The Sehat Insaf card measure and the Sehat card insurance step taken by the federal government. Each family will get rupees 10 lakh rupees for free treatment of any kind of disease every year. Kamyab Jawan program initiative, 30,000 youngsters have gotten jobs, scholarships and degrees free of cost. Ehsaas Kafalat program initiative by the federal government. Panah Gaye and Langar Khane for poor people. एहसास कोई भूखा ना सोए प्रोग्राम इनिशिएटिव मेरी अपनी गाड़ी स्कीम it is valid till 880 cc cars. Roshan Dill account for overseas Pakistanis initiative taken by the State Bank of Pakistan. 10 lakh houses scheme. 4 lakh Pakistani labor class sent to Gulf countries like UAE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia for jobs and so they could be employed in good firms. 10 million job scheme. Foreign reserves as of 2018, this is the figure of 2018, $16.4 billion, which is dumped to $27 billion as of 2020 and 2021. Current account deficit, which was $20 billion in the previous government, but today it has declined to $1.8 billion. Total tax collection in the previous government was 3,800 billion rupees, and now it has jumped to 4,700 billion rupees. So foreign remittances have also increased a lot, and now they are about $30 billion, and they can cross the mark of $30 billion. So now let's move over to the next slide, uh, and some other achievements of the current government. Now let's focus on the development sector. Karachi nuclear power plant project along with Pakistan Atomic Energy Commission, low cost housing project under Naya Pakistan housing scheme, Ravi urban development project along Lahore, which is of $10 billion. Rupees 1.1 trillion Karachi package, progress in on construction of dams, inauguration of Rashikai economic zone. So let's include the dams Dasu and Diamir Basha Dam and Mohammed Dam initiative taken by the current government. And if we talk about Karachi package, the Trans Karachi Green Line buses and the Karachi package includes these important factors and things. Inauguration of Rashika Economic Zone with help of China. Inauguration of Harish Trail, 10 billion tree tsunami program, and China Pakistan economic corridor projects are enhancing day by day. Now let's focus towards social sector. Pakistan's first tent production facility, launch of Pakistan's first green bond, people-friendly budget of 2021, upward economic trajectory, Roshan Rail program, initiative Roshan Apni Gadi and Roshan Samaji Khidmat program, electric vehicle policy by the federal government taken in 2020. At the end of year 2020, MG Motors launch in Pakistan, structural reforms, decrease in current account deficit, growth in textile industry, and in construction industry as well, increase in exports and decrease in imports. The best thing, high remittances as well as low tariff for electricity and gas for industrial consumption. Now let's come over to foreign policy and foreign affairs. Kashmir cause has been discussed by the Prime Minister in the UN. Palestine cause, Afghan peace process and countering Indian propaganda in such as Pulwama attack and that when it sent two aircrafts in Pakistan. The report I have seen that it has also highlighted miscellaneous other achievements including GIS mapping system, clean and green Pakistan program, e-voting machines, electoral voting machines, voting rights for overseas Pakistani civil service reforms. Best initiatives which could not be taken in 37 3-year history of Pakistan by the current federal government. Now let's come towards big policy and statements by the Prime Minister and the federal government and our Foreign Minister. Now, the Prime Minister has urged the entire world to help Afghan Taliban and people and refugees establishing an uh, inclusive government in Afghanistan after they have announced general amnesty, protection of human and women rights, and vowed their land would not be used against any other state. This showed that they agreed to world to what the world has been emphasizing in Doha talks. So the Taliban really want Afghanistan to succeed and are talking about women rights and want Afghanistan to be an independent country. No other country uh, should be involved in matters of Afghanistan. And they are talking about regional peace and peace of Afghanistan. Now, Corona policy achievements and the Corona policy and the Corona policy achievements taken by the federal government. Now, COVID response, first ever National Safety Council meeting on public health, NCOC, formation of NCOC, National Command and Operations Center, formed to serve as its nerve center, rupees 1.2 trillion COVID relief package, 180 billion dispersed, rupees 180 billion dispersed through SARS, emergency cash, multiple other economic stimulus measures, smart lockdown policy, inherited by the federal government, construction industry package to ensure employment for daily wages and daily wages, response acknowledged by the WHO, the World Health Organization, and one of the best welfare state, and the vision of Prime Minister Imran Khan, Riyasat Medina, Asas Kawalat program, 1 million one account, 7 million families to be benefited, special persons, 2 million families to be benefited, Asas Amdan program, Asas undergraduate scholarship program, Asas Nashurumma program to fight against stunt and growth, rupees 180 billion dispersed during COVID-19 among 15 million families transparently. Now, now let's come towards education. Single national curriculum finalized. University of Hafsabad groundbreaking. University of Chakwal groundbreaking. Park Factual Institute inaugurated in Haripur of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Namal College City Phase 1 groundbreaking. Sialkot University of Applied Engineering and Technology groundbreaking. NSE to be completed rollout by 2023. Now, climate change in Pakistan, like global warming, to fight against it, largest forest of Pakistan in Kundian, Miawali, launched with 250 million trees target, green stimulus package to provide employment and combat climate change as well, monsoon tree plantation campaign, largest tree plantation drive in Pakistan history. Pakistan has broken the record of India, 3.5 million trees planted on August 9th in Gujranwala. Billion Tree Honey Initiative, Protected Areas Initiative, Green Index upwards, Travel Responsibility for Ecotourism in KP initiative launched by the KP government and the federal government, Locust crisis tackled successfully, UN Biodiversity Summit, Austrian World Summit, and Climate Ambition Summit addressed by PM and these three events were hosted in Pakistan. Big one of the most biggest achievements. Development projects. Naya Pakistan Housing Scheme, big project for poor people and middle class. 20,000 housing units worth rupees 100 billion inaugurated by the Prime Minister. Allama Iqbal Industrial City Faisalabad, BRT, Karachi Transformation Plan, Karachi Packet, Ravi Urban Development Project. Decades after Mangla and Tarbila, construction for two large dams, Diamond Bhasha and Mohammed, as well as Dasu. Azad, Patan and Kohala hydropower projects, which will generate many megawatt electricity. Mohammed and Sheikh Zayed Road inaugurated special economic zones under CPAC, Qaid-e-Azam Business Park project, and in Sheikhupura, Balochistan, and Sindh High Speed Broadband project, Chakwal Northern Bypass. Now let's come to our current economic and conditions. Current account balance to July to November, 1.6 billion surplus, 7.2 billion deficit. Remittances from 2020 July to November, $11.8 billion, 27% increase in 5 months. Exports July to December 2020, $12.1 billion. Large scale manufacturing has increased 6.7%. Foreign exchange reserves have crossed $13 billion, the highest since February 2018. Textile industry at its peak, cement industry at its peak, vehicles, motorbikes, rickshaw sales at their peak, energy refill relief package for industries to encourage exports for sustainable economic growth. For now, foreign policy, the Prime Minister has focused on policy. No need to talk about it. Many foreign visits and many foreigners and many foreign leaders have came to Pakistan. Now, other notable achievements: legislation against money laundering, corruption, terrorism, and sex crimes. Prime Minister's policy achievement for Senate election to open ballot, but the opposition refused. So Imran Khan announced the provincial state for Gilgit-Baltistan and South Punjab Secretariat in Bahawalpur and Multan, and universal health coverage for all citizens through Sehat Sahulat program. No Pakistani should go to bed hungry. Vision of Prime Minister Imran Khan, Koi Bhuka Na Soe program. It has been launched. So at the last, viewers, I would like to say thank you very much for seeing my entire presentation and listening my presentation, audience. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the video. So for today, that is enough. So